What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's fresh, and this is the Moon Runners. All right, so we have some technical difficulties. We're gonna do this again. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate every person that has already followed me on the X, on the Twitter. You know what I mean? Let me wait for this to load up real quick. All right, followers going up. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So the article that I'm going to cover today, I did share right here from Kaspa Kai. All right. Kaspa, Kii. This whole article right here is long, it's extensive. You can click on it and you can read the whole article. All right. It's an extensive article. So you want to read it all the way to the bottom. Let me show y'all at the bottom where it stops. So that way. But when you click on it, you guys can see that it was uploaded September 26th, right? So that's 2 days ago. Today's the 28th. All right. Before I get into this article, all right, just bear with me. We're about to build up today's show. We're gonna build it up, man. I really want to show y'all. I appreciate everybody, man, that's been rocking with me, man. So please help me out. Make sure y'all come to my X. Come to at We Run the Moon, right? And repost it from here. Repost it, repost it, repost it from here. All right. All right. What we got? What we got? What we got? So we're gonna start off with some great Michael Saylor. I've been telling every person that wants to first understand Bitcoin and crypto. I've been talking to people on the streets every day. If I go into an auto parts store, if I go into a restaurant, I'll talk to people, young people, and they're like, "Yeah, I heard about Bitcoin, I heard about crypto, but I don't know anything." You know what I mean? And they just it's like a fear. So I write down, I tell them two names, Michael Saylor and Robert Breedlove. I said, because Robert Breedlove, he has a podcast that's highly educational. And Michael Saylor, I would consider like the grandfather spokesman of Bitcoin, not necessarily other cryptos, but Bitcoin. But that's what we're here for when it comes to Kaspa. We're going to be the Michael Saylors of Kaspa. All right. Let's get into it, man.
Asking me whether or not I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. And I would like to just clarify that I am more bullish than ever on Bitcoin. If you want to be successful, then you adopt the Bitcoin standard. You buy Bitcoin, you hold Bitcoin, you support the Bitcoin protocol. You do not sell your Bitcoin. For the first time in human history, we can grant property rights to 8 billion people. That's what I think is cool. I don't think there's any outcome other than favorable for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the ethical safe haven for any public figure. It is the technical safe haven for any technical company, and it is the financial safe haven for any investors. It's the most secure, most reliable, most certain thing in the entire economic universe. And if you're looking for some place where you can store your life force or your economic energy, there's no real question. And so Bitcoin fixes everything.
So I really wanted to pause right there, and we're going to unpack this with Kaspa, with proof of work cryptocurrency. They're connected to the electric grid. You have to put in effort and work through mining these coins. Electricity is attached to real world asset. Electricity, whether real world assets could be oil, electricity, things of that nature, right? And some people look at it like Bitcoin is just a technology, it's a protocol, is it a real thing? When you can connect something, just like the dollar, like I said, the dollar was connected, and it was the petrodollar, was connected to oil. When you connect a digital asset to electricity, that is the same. That's the same example that I could give. When you're connecting this digital asset to electricity, and they have to proof of work, they have to continue to solve these algorithmic algor algorithms, right? I can't even say the word algorithmic, right? They have to solve these mathematical equations to keep creating these cryptocurrencies. That's what we want, right? That is what we want. I'm gonna go up and I want to show you one more. I don't think a lot of people, for the people in the back, a lot of people don't know what's going on, man. If you don't have any cryptocurrency, if you're still sitting there watching and you have zero coins, you don't have skin in the game, you do not understand what is transpiring in the world. And I have to say that with all due respect because I'm not here to lose anybody. I'm here to help transform people's lives. But you want to know what? Like, I'm not a financial advisor. There's nothing I can tell y'all to do with your own money. I am not telling you to buy cryptocurrency. Yes, it's risky if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not in the inner circle, if you're not on the phone with me and Sniper every single day and contacting and talking to us on the phone because you're sitting there and you're paranoid and you're nervous. I'm not a financial advisor. But if I were you, I would go out and I would get my first 100 Casper coins, which is less than $20 right now. And I would just buy them and watch all of my videos and share all of my videos and be contacting me. My phone number's in the description. Call me, send me a text message. And I would be trying to watch every video I can from my channel. All the Casper videos are in a playlist. I have a playlist for Casper. I will watch every video on Michael Saylor and I will go over to the Robert Breedlove What is Money podcast. Go type in What is Money podcast, Robert Breedlove. And I will watch all of our videos, watch all of my videos on Casper, watch all of the videos on Michael Saylor, and all of the videos on Robert Breedlove. And the reason why I say that is because once you get that first $20 worth of Casper at the time of this recording, the first 100 Casper coins, and you watch all of the videos, you gotta find conviction. See, like one reason why I'm glad I'm not super passionate and it's not a lot about an emotional arousal today. It's just about straightforward. It's about, you know what I mean, me being intentional with my words. Today is about conviction, y'all. I'm asking y'all to get some skin in the game, get you some first couple coins, and then find your conviction and hold your conviction. That's the reason why I want to talk about Michael Saylor saying he's not selling his crypto. Because Bitcoin is the first. It is not the best. All right. And we're unpacking this today.
At any point, would you sell? When would it make sense to take profits there?
Well, I've famously said I'm going to be buying the top forever. Bitcoin is the exit strategy. It is the strongest asset. So what we see
Bitcoin is the exit strategy. You heard what he said. You heard exactly what he said. I'm about to run this back a little bit further.
now is the Bitcoin has just emerged as a trillion-dollar asset. Well, I've famously said I'm going to be buying the top forever. Bitcoin is the exit strategy. It is the strongest asset. So what we see right now is the Bitcoin has just emerged as a trillion-dollar asset class, and it's alongside names like Apple and Google and Microsoft. But the difference between Bitcoin and the Magnificent Seven is Bitcoin's an asset class. It's not a company. There's not enough room in the capital structure of those companies to hold 10 trillion or 100 trillion dollars worth of capital. So Bitcoin's competing against gold, which is 10x what it is right now. It's competing against the S&P index. It's competing against real estate, $100 trillion plus asset class as a store of value. So we believe capital is going to keep flowing from those asset classes into Bitcoin because Bitcoin is technically superior to those asset classes.
You heard what he said at the end. We believe they know what's going on.
S&P index is competing against real estate, $100 trillion plus asset class as a store of value. So we believe capital is going to keep flowing from those asset classes into Bitcoin because Bitcoin is technically superior to those asset classes.
I really wanted to give y'all this today and unpack it. A lot of people don't know what's going on. As the markets crash and dollar is debased and is devalued and is debased and is losing purchasing power, these wealthy people, the only thing that's worse than a person who has no assets and no money is to have $100 million to $1 billion to $10 billion to a company Fortune 50, Fortune 100, Fortune 500 company that is worth billions of dollars in assets, and having that amount of assets, equity, having that amount of like power, and you're seeing the market deplete, debase the money. So people are like, well, what? That's how wealthy people think. Oh, shoot, now I gotta find something to do with my money. How many companies did you see like Rite Aid and all of these companies? I don't even know what Rite Aid's like their net worth for the company. I don't even know what that was. How many companies have you seen just go away? Seeing Red Lobsters close. It's all about competition in the market and who can dominate the market. And if you can't compete and you can't dominate the market, then you have to go away. All of these flows of income are going to be coming into Kaspa, into Bitcoin. So I tell people, me and Sniper talked about this last night. It's like there's the only other coin that I would see if it's a real has a real foundation, a real solid foundation, proof of work crypto. Kaspa to me would be number one. If you miss Bitcoin, Kaspa's number one. The only second one to it is the grandfather coin, and that's Bitcoin. And that's because look at what's going to happen around the world as the economic collapse happens. This economic downturn, boiling, it's going to explode. All of that capital is going to flow first into Bitcoin, then Kaspa, proof of work coins. It's going to come in. Oh, well, we can't get enough of Bitcoin. So what's the next bet? The best thing outside of the first one that people know about is Kaspa because of the technology. So I really wanted to unpack the video, and now we can begin to talk about this article. Close this goofy stuff down. That can go away. I know y'all heard about I talked about Jack Mallers last time. He's another person. Um Actually forget it. We're gonna click the article here. I wanted to go back to where it was shared, but it's shared from Kaspa KII. And we're gonna go down. And I know there's a lot to unpack in this article, so I'm not going to go through everything in this article. I want to go to right here, Warpcore. This right here is by far the most, to me, important thing to talk about. Warpcore, connecting decentralized and traditional finance. This is a bridge that is connecting decentralized and traditional finance, y'all. So back, I want to make sure that y'all giving me my just due, because I said, and I quote, I kept saying, oh, this is global. This is global. This is Kaspa is global finance. I've been saying this because I was like, oh, I started understanding what's going on. Global instant transactions, global instant transactions. And I was like, once they can solve that, Kaspa, fastest real world asset crypto for global decentralization, global system, right? Global currency, God coin, right? I've been talking about this for months now. God coin, Kaspa explosion. And I started unpacking what's going on, right? Kaspa, decentralized currency, Kaspa, decentralized, global decentralized currency. Because when this economic reset happens, there's only going to be a couple good blue chip coins that's still standing. And we're not talking about what cryptos is going to go away. We're talking about the world superpower, United States dollar, has never been faced with what is happening right now in the world. Never. They've never had to figure out, well, what are we going to do when the dollar is not the world superpower, when it's not controlling the world no more? They already took the United States dollars being removed from oil. The petrodollar is smoke. It's gone. And I'm telling you, it didn't just happen in a day, but it will happen over time. You got more and more news anchors and people coming out now talking about how BRICS is an alignment against the United States, and they're fighting for superiority on this planet. A core theme, a core theme throughout the event was the connection between decentralized and traditional finance systems. Warpcore is the bridge that makes this possible. Warpcore integrates Kaspa with the global financial system through compliance with ISO 222 standard, right? This is the standard used in financial messaging around the world, y'all. This means that Kaspa can offer faster, more secure cross-border payment. Let's go. I can end the video right there because that is what XRP is going to do for traditional institutional finance. The institutions. This is going to be for the people's money. Where they thought Bitcoin was going to be, Kaspa is more Bitcoin than Bitcoin is. And everything that Bitcoin was supposed to do as far as a trilemma now went to a store of value. It is not. This will not be a world currency, decentralized global currency for the people. XRP institutional, dog. That's another centralized power structure. It is. Like, I don't care if you're mad. I don't care. If you want to buy it, buy it. In the future, if I want to get me some XRP, cool. I don't have none right now unless I got some dust in a Coinbase wallet or in my Exodus. Well, I got wallets all over the place. So many wallets, I'm wallet crazy. So if you want to get XRP and you want to hold it, cool, do that. But that's not why we are here. I'm not here to go keep being for the institutions. I'm here for you. I'm here for your grandchildren. I'm here for your children. I'm here for the future. That's what we should be focused on. It's about us versus them. Remember what they said, the rock and roll group, rage against the machines. Rage against. Out, man, people, man, y'all be, man, I get so frustrated with people, man, because we keep wanting to jump into the next thing that the government said. Dun, 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 dun. Like, come on, man. We just came off of the United States dollar. And then if y'all have heard of the book, The Creature from Jekyll Island, I don't know if a lot of y'all are paying attention to what has happened in history, but if you study history, we don't need to keep being up under these goofies. This is a book right here. So I would just recommend y'all come on, take some notes, and watch this whole video right here from this guy right here, man. G. Edward Griffin. Watch all of this. There's an actual book that you can go buy, but you can listen to the audio book right here. I don't know if it's the whole book, but this one's saying, or it says part 1 hour, 17 minutes. I first heard of this book from Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And he always refers to this book. He refers to this book just as much as he refers to his own book, because he read this book and it really broke the mold, and he understood, like, oh, wow, they've been lying to us about everything. They sold us an idea that the United States dollar was something. And when you really look at it, it really is just paper. Gold is money. The United States dollar is currency. There's a difference. And anytime they want that currency to go away, they can do that. That's why you need to understand money versus currency. People think that those are the same thing. And yeah, and currency can be equated with inside of money, but it is not the foundation of money. Man, I want people to really get this, man. I want people to really start thinking like the wealthy and understand how they move, right? ISO 222 standard compliance. Warpcore enables Casper to seamlessly interact with traditional banking systems, y'all. This is the new banking system, y'all. Warpcore enables Casper to seamlessly interact with traditional banking system by adhering to the ISO 222, the global standard for financial messaging, used by institutions in over 70 countries, ensuring that Casper can speak the language of global finance. Come on, y'all. I told y'all, man. I told y'all. I told y'all. I could feel it. I knew it was coming. Let's go, man. Whoa. I know, man. Let's go, man. I get turned up, man. I get turned up. I'm gonna end the video right there. Y'all can go read the rest of these articles about the other things that are going to be encompassed in this. This is amazing, y'all. I just got goosebumps, man. Shout out to Sniper, bro. Like, let's go, Sniper. Like, there's nothing else that we need. It's not. We are out there looking at other coins and we're looking at like, hold your conviction because you are holding one of the most powerful, if I dare to say the most powerful asset on the planet. And if people want to go buy your little Bitcoin or whatever and get your gold and silver, cool. But I want you to understand something. With and they keep saying this because it's true. You could take your pass key, your private keys, write them on a paper, memorize your private keys in your head. I don't care what you do. You could take a baseball cap, write your private keys inside your baseball cap, tucked away in here. It's crazy, right? Tuck it up in there, put it on, go through the airport, put it in your suitcase, boom, go through the airport. They're not going to know your private keys are inside your hat. And y'all don't blame me if you get caught. And take $100,000 through an airport, fly to a country, and be done with the United States if that's what you choose to do. You can't take $100,000 worth of silver or gold through an airport because they're about to detain your ass. Where are you going? What are you doing? What we need to know. And now you're on freeze with all your assets. I don't want to hear people keep comparing Kaspa to an old technology because that's all it is. The United States dollar was one version of a technology on a timeline, gold, silver timeline. Then the United States dollar, new technology. This is the advancement, innovation, and the revolution of technology. That's all we're talking about. You can go anywhere in the world as long as you got access to the internet to get your crypto. And boom. I want y'all to know that I love y'all, man. Please make sure y'all read this article all the way through. For people who are new and you want to get access to the Patreon, make sure you guys get this Tangent wallet also. For new people, when I talked about buying skin and getting skin in the game and buying your first crypto, you can buy Casper on this Tangent wallet. This is a cold storage wallet that you can hold your crypto and also buy it and then store it inside of this Tangent wallet. This is a discount code, so click that. Only buy it from here. Never buy it on Amazon. Never buy it on eBay because you don't know if somebody else has your private keys. Buy it here only on the personal Tangent website. You can use this code right here to get a discount. Here's a beginner's guide to crypto doc. I got that set up. I'm going to keep adding to that. And then we have the Moonrunners Patreon. Like I told y'all, it's going to be going live. Me and Sniper will be working out the kinks to get the last couple things implemented and put into the Patreon so that way you guys have all of the information that you guys need when you guys get in and get started. I know it's took me some time, but y'all, it's going to be worth it, all right? So with that being said, please help me out. Make sure, like I said, this link with the phone number to connect with me directly, you can connect with me and call me, send me a text, jump on a Zoom call, anything that you need. That's why I put my phone number out there. I don't care to hound y'all about getting in because you're missing opportunities for your children and your grandchildren. For passing over opportunities repeatedly, you will repeat You will repeat economic trauma to your children and your grandchildren if you don't move. Poor, passing over opportunities repeatedly. That's why you're poor. It's because you think an opportunity sent to you by the Most High God, who said that the kingdom of heaven is within, or hell, you will pass generational economic trauma down to your children and grandchildren for the things that we don't do. I'm including myself. I'm educating myself and stepping up to say that this ends with me. My child and my grandchildren, by my other children, they won't, they will have an opportunity to not be in any struggles. We only want thriving from here on out. People been on survival mode too much. People know about survival mode. We need to be on thriving mode. No more survival mode. We need thriving forever. That's our frequency now. That's our vibration. Living in total love. When I talk about frequencies and vibrations, because Christians get on here and get crazy. Oh man, he's talking about that God is the universe. And listen, man, God is all, everything. He said he is omnipresent at all times throughout space and time. Time don't even exist, man-made construct. And I go down a rabbit hole with y'all today, man. Make sure y'all get into Patreon. Thank you for everybody that's been following me on the X, on the Twitter. Matter of fact, make sure y'all go do that. Go follow me on the X, on the Twitter at We Run the Moon. At We Run the Moon. All right. Thank you for everybody, man, that has been following me, that has been sharing my content. I tell everybody, if you stayed to this point in the video, repost my video on your X, on your Twitter, expose it out. If you got Reddits, if you know any Reddit groups, expose these channel out to more and more people. I appreciate each and every one of y'all that stayed to this point. Thank you. I love y'all. I'm going to be dropping more videos, more content coming, man. I will be covering this more and more about the Warpcore because this is what we've been waiting on. This is what we need. We need the adoption. We also need, and I'm going to leave off with this. Nope. Casplex. Casplex. No. Yeah, this right here. These two swaps, boom, this one and this one, powerful. These are going to allow us, y'all, to keep swapping between on the KRC 20 standard, the smart contracts, to be able to be swapping from Kaspa to other meme coins and other things that come on, man. This is just another foundational block that's added to Kaspa ecosystem. And I'm just grateful, man. I really am. Listen, do yourself a favor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I can't tell you that. But if I were you, I would get some skin in the game. I would just buy my first 100 Kaspa coins. I would get started with Kaspa. I want to show y'all something for people out there, man, because there's people out there that think you got to start out with $50,000, $100,000. Yeah, if you want to win big, you do. It depends on how big you want to win. Some people don't want to win big. Some people just comfortable. They complacent, man, with living small. I don't know why people have so much fear around money. They don't want to learn about money. They don't want to educate themselves about money. They don't want to teach their kids about money. They don't want to grow. They don't want to expand. And then those same people go around and blame the government for everything. The government ain't coming to save you. You got to save yourself. What's going on, man? Okay, here we go. 100 Kaspa, $17, y'all. You can get your first 100 Kaspa coins for $17. And if you take 100 coins at $10, you bought Kaspa for $17, less than $17. And when Kaspa goes to $10 a coin, that's $1,000. You turn less than $20 into $1,000. Where else are you getting that much appreciation? And I'm not saying it's going to happen in the next year, but I am saying it's going to happen over time. Yes, it can happen in the next year. But if you bought it at 100 coins and Kaspa goes to $2 in the next year, you turn $20 into 200 and just let it sit there. You're going to go get your money how you get it anyways. So just put it in the Tangent wallet, let it sit there. If you get $100 worth of Kaspa, let's do some real math. You got 601 coins times $10. Where are you going to take $100 and turn it into 6,000 in the next 3 years? That $100, you just took $100. You go blow $100 on shoes, fast food, some drinks, some smoke, cigarettes. Now smoking them vape pens. Now you're going to go blow $100 in the next 3, 4 days on dumb shit that has no return, zero return. And you take $100 and turn it into $6,000 by buying it, putting it in a cold storage wallet, making sure you don't lose it or it doesn't get damaged and nobody steals it. And it's $6,000 in the next 5 years. Where are you getting that level of appreciation? Nowhere else in the market. And I'm done right there because I could keep going. I love y'all, man. Please share the video. Peace and love.